So hello and welcome my friends. I am your Sandeep sir and you are watching my YouTube channel MLT Tutorial by Sandeep sir. This channel is not for me, this is for you and all of we go with this channel along with for a better future. So my friends, kindly subscribe this channel and follow this video because this video is going to be some longer because I am going to discuss more, and apart from this board I shall going to speak more about this topic. So kindly follow this and share this video. If you know much more about this, you go to the description where I put 20 video links there. From there you can get much more informations. Apart from that, if you need more informations, there is my phone number, there is my WhatsApp number, there is my email. So kindly contact with me and keep contact with me so that I can serve you for when you take admission in these courses. I am going to serve you every chapter wise discussion, and apart from that I shall give you year wise question answer. There is long answers, brief answers and small type answers, and apart from that I am going to serve you 10,000 plus MCQs within next 2 years. So bear with me and keep contact with this channel and please subscribe this channel. So now we are entering in this topic that I am going to tell you about the top 10 medical diploma courses who have somehow deprived, somehow depressed not to secure the sufficient marks for the cut-off marks for the NEET examination. For your entire dream, I am going to assist you with top 10 medical diploma courses after class 12. So after class 12 automatically you are entitled for bachelor degree, and for bachelor degree I am again give you a next video. In this video I am going to discuss about the top 10 medical diploma courses after 12. So here is I am going to discuss about the diploma courses only. So the diploma courses I put the numbers in the odd way. From there the 10 is above and 1 is in the bottom, because as per the job prospect, that is the job prospect is like that. Here is your job prospect is that per 1k patient, for the per 1000 patient, what is your job prospect? So I put the number here just in a reverse way to emphasize this thing and put your information about these things. So number 10 is the diabetes care technology. Diabetes is the most emerging disease in India. According to WHO, by 2030 India will be the capital of the diabetes, and 50% of the world patient will be here in the India. So diabetes is the all of you know that the diabetes is a silent killer. Diabetes is disease, like a disease who silently kill your first the kidney, then heart, then eyes, then there is another very much disease, that is the most patients that suffer from the diabetic foot. So diabetes care technology, who can get the job of a diabetes care technician. In this diabetes care technology you have to perform many tests for the diabetes, for the care of the diabetes patient like diabetes food and others, and give their proper information about their nutrition. So these course providers, I put the all course providers here along with. So the course providers are the state medical council. Every state has their own medical council. Every state, in the other words, they can say like the Maharashtra State Allied Medical Council, or say that the Bihar State Paramedical Council, or say like that the UP State Health Council. Like that, every state has their own council in different names. And apart from that, every state has a technical education council. So some state provides degree by their technical education council. Like all of you know about the All India Council for Technical Education. Like that, every state has their own council for technical education. Like that, if you suppose that the Jharkhand state, so Jharkhand has a Jharkhand State Technical Education Council. So every state has their own technical education council. So every state provides such degree through their different councils or technical education council. Some universities directly do not going to offer you the diploma degrees. So some universities, through their recognized institutes, say they offer some diploma degrees. And apart from that, there is the NSDC, the most prominent thing, that is provided by the Government of India, that is National Skill Development Council. In other words, it is said that Kushal Bharat. And there is the DASH Skill Development Council. Dash means that you can put here your state name. So every state has also Skill Development Council. So every state provides degree through their Skill Development Council. Apart from that, some government promoted bodies are there, like NIOS, that is the National Institute of Open Schooling, and BSS, that is Bharat Sevak Samaj. So many bodies are providing you such top diploma courses after 12th. So the first is the diabetes care technology. They can get job in the hospitals and they can practice as an individual practitioner, that is IP, individual practitioner. So they can perform job as an individual practitioner. So per 1000 patient, now their requirement is 1 to 2. This figure by 2030 will go to 20 to 30 as per the predictions. And now in number 9 there is cath lab technician. Cath lab technician technology are that technology which personnel trained with this cath lab technology are assist in the heart intervention surgery operation. So like a heart operation, heart surgeon, they needs the assistance of the cath lab technologists. The cath lab technicians, they need the assistance of cath lab technician who going to assist them in the intervention surgery, like to put stent in the arteries or change the heart valves in like such operation. So their job is only in the hospital, that is especially in the operation theatre, especially in the cardiac surgery division. So their prospect is per 1000 patient 1 to 2 is their requirement. In the heart hospitals their requirement is 60 to 70. But in the other hospitals where the heart surgery is not available, there is no cath lab technician. So on an average their requirement per 1000 patient is 1 to 2. Now in number 8 there is the dialysis technology. Dialysis technology who can get job in the hospitals. A dialysis technician who assist to operate the machine that called the dialysis, a procedure by which a diabetic patient whom suffer from the chronic renal failure cases, that is the kidney diseases, chronic kidney diseases, they needs to filter their bloods through the process of dialysis. this is a very critical procedure. So there needs very much dialysis technicians, and per thousand their needs are 3 to 4. And as much as the diabetes patient is going high, the need of the dialysis technician also in that proportion needs going high. So in the number 7, the number 7 option is the optometry technology or ophthalmic technology. It is the technology who assists the eye surgeons and eye doctors also. So they are mainly, their job is like optometrist who also can check the power of a spectacles, or ophthalmic technician assist in the eye checking before operation, after operation, during operation. So there needs much more in the especially eye hospitals. So apart from the eye hospitals, they also needs in the optical shops. So optical shop, there now you can see that every optical shop has at least one optometrist who check your spectacles power, and apart from that they can practice as a individual practitioner. So they can make a chamber, and they can easily and they can check the spectacles power, and they can approve it, and they can prescribe a power to a patient. So their need is the 3 to 4 per thousand patient. Now in the number 6 there is the physiotherapy technology. All of you know that for the holistic lifestyle we need the yoga nowadays, and apart from that the physiotherapist much more assist the patients whose movements are ceased for 1 to 6 months. For like a patient whose leg is fractured, they need say 3 months to 6 months bedridden. After that they need the help of a physiotherapist to mobilize them. Some patients are bedridden for other diseases, or for like heart surgery, they needs to bedridden for 1 to 2 months. They also need physiotherapists. So after the operation or after such dismobility, the doctors advise the patient to take the help of a physiotherapist for 3 to 6 months. In that cases, physiotherapists are working as an individual practitioner, where they can charge up to 500 to 1000 rupees per 1 hour. So their needs in the hospital, and also much more physiotherapists nowadays working as an individual practitioner. So their per 1000 patient, their need is 3 to 5. Now number 5 is the critical care technology or medical assistant technology. Their job is in the hospitals and especially in the nursing homes. So they are the critically ill patient. They assist the critically ill patient, like a corona patient who is in the ventilator. They needs the help of this type of critical care technicians who operate such ventilators, who monitor such ventilators. And apart from that, the medical assistant, they are the jack of the all trades. So all the nursing homes recruit a large number of medical assistants in their nursing home, because in the nursing home many times in the absence of the doctors, medical assistants are the superior boss of that nursing home. So in that case their needs is very much like the 10 to 15 numbers per 1000 patients. Number 4 is the pharmacy. That is, all of you know that the D Pharma. So D Pharma is the job of a pharmacist. So pharmacist is that job who can deliver a medicine to a patient in a hospital, or they are licensed to open a medical shop. All of you know that in your area that all the medical shops has a pharmacist license. So many pharmacies nowadays they are working in another establishment, and they are with their certificate somebody opens a medical shop. But in the near future, the government is strict about that. Every medicine shop there should be a pharmacist for 24 hours. That is up to the shop will be open. The shop shall be open. There should be a pharmacist would be there, and they can also in the remote villages as a individual practitioner, because they have the power, they have the license to deliver any medicine to a patient. In the foreign countries, doctors only advise the types of drugs need for the patient, and the pharmacists are the final body, the final authority who selects which drug is suitable for that particular patient. So pharmacist's job in the near future is going very prosperous. So the pharmacist is required per 1,000 patient is 12 to 18. Now the number three there is operation theatre technology, or who are told as the perfusion technology. So in the operation theatre, all the equipments, all the apparatus, that is like scissors or knives, are required to sterilize. What their job is that they sterilize, they prepare all the apparatus for the operation, and during the operation they assist their surgeons, and during that operation they also monitor all the equipments which gives the artificial respiration to the patients. So this job is very responsible job, and their recruitment in the hospitals as a operation theatre technician or a perfusion technician. Apart from that, after operation, the patient when moves to their home, the doctor advise the patient that after 4 to 5 days, the patient needs some medical dressings for that wound only, so that they also refer these operation technicians, operation theatre technician or perfusion technician, to give their proper dressing, and in that cases they working as a individual practitioner. So in that cases they are working as an individual practitioner, and they move to their house of that patient and dress the wounds, and for that purpose they charges 500 to 1000 rupees per sitting. So their need in that per 1000 patient is 15 to 20. And number 2 is the imaging or radio imaging technology, that is all of you much aware of that. That is their recruitment in the hospitals and diagnostic labs, and AC, that is they are self-employed, they can open their own establishment. So many more students open their own X-ray machine, X-ray clinics. So they are in the industry, they are commonly known as the X-ray technicians or CT scan technician. For the CT scan machine, for the MRI machine, they as a MRI technician, or commonly they are known as the radiographer. So their requirement for per 1000 patient is 20 to 25. And in the top, that is the medical laboratory technology. The medical laboratory technology personnel can get job as a phlebotomist, who draws blood from the patient, a pathological technician, a laboratory technician, or as a blood bank technician. So they can get job in the hospitals, in the diagnostic centers. They can employ self-employed, that is they can open their own lab. They may be work as a sample collector only. Many people only collect the samples from the different houses or the remote areas and put to the laboratories and get the commission for that, and apart from that they charges their service charge from the patient. So they are earning much more than a normal technician. So apart from that, one can get job in the blood bank. And in the blood bank, in the hospitals, in the diagnostic center, they recruited pathological technician or lab technician in a different post, and for phlebotomist as a different post. All are coming from the medical laboratory technology past students. So their requirement is the 1 per 1000 patient is 50 to 60. So I put the numbers here in a odd way, in a reverse way. My YouTube channel is MLT Tutorial, that is Medical Laboratory Technology Tutorial by Sandeep sir. You must subscribe this channel. You put your comment in the comment box and ask me the question. Contact me whatever your need, whatever your question, and according to your needs, this video channel will run in the future. So thank you and goodbye. We will meet shortly with the next video. So thank you.